Learning more tonight about the body found in North Collins over the weekend and the items found with those remains that could eventually help identify the person.
Channel 2's Erica Brecker sat down with Sheriff Tim Howard to talk evidence as well as notorious cold cases that could be revisited. It is a report you'll see only on 2.
Nearly 400 pages sum up 1,000 missing persons cases in Erie County. Any one of these could be the body found behind Marion Fricano Park in North Collins last Saturday.
We've been involved in a lot of missing person cases, but this one from the start is probably, I think it's going to rate as one of the most difficult ones I've ever seen.
The remains are so deteriorated, Sheriff Tim Howard worries about finding viable DNA.
We can't get a prediction of race because those facial features are deteriorated with the skull.
But he says we can narrow down time based on clothes. Howard believes they likely died no more than 40 years ago.
Accidental deaths don't usually end up being buried like this.
The boot discovered was a modern size 11. A jacket found with the remains is a 1970-style Barry Dolan brand. A brass button located along with pants indicates Wrangler jeans or corduroy. Then there are notorious local cases never fully solved. William Seifert was convicted of killing his brother Mark Seifert in the 80s, even though his remains have still not been found.
But it was somewhat novel or unique in that they went to trial and obtained a conviction without a body.
In the 90s, a Native American man originally from Brant went missing. The man, whose last name was Cooper, witnessed a kidnapping in Rochester and was not seen after that. But the suspected killers were known to have paid a visit to Brant, which is next to North Collins. History could be telling, too. Sheriff Howard says carnivals were often held on the land in the 80s.
We have the then transient carnival worker, so that it would be a carnival worker that would disappear, would not likely have even been reported.
And there was once a psychiatric center in nearby Gowanda, from which patients sometimes wandered.
I think you remember more the cases that you didn't solve. The family deserves it, and the victims, no one deserves to die that way, so you just can't let go of them.
The sheriff's office is still researching labs that would be most able to identify the body. In the meantime, they're putting together a report that details the remains and the clothing found with it. Odds are favorable that this body belonged to someone local, but a note will likely go out to police agencies nationwide. Erica Brecker, Channel 2 News.